So you may be asking, Siri, how are you holding up? How was your day? What happened? How was it? I went to group therapy and my therapist scared the shit out of me. Not in a post-Halloween fun kind of way, more in a he was legitimately angry at one of his colleagues and I jumped out of my seat. So that was fun. Um, every day in group I have to make a goal for myself and my goal was not to make a video. To be clear, I'm not saying my goal was to not make a video. My goal was not to make a video. Um, I'm making that my goal right now because um I feel like I need to express my thoughts in a way that is comfortable. I feel that I haven't posted in a while and that makes me anxious. And I just want to do this. I've had these annotations for a while. I was looking back on them and I was interested anew. So we're going to talk about them today, even though it's a song that, yes, people talk about a lot. I know people say, okay, the assumption when you hear the song is that it's about nothing, it's just fun. But when you look at the lyrics and you break them down, they're actually a lot darker. And that's all well and good. My sister hates this song. She does not believe me when I say that it has darker undertones. But I kind of wanted to approach it with more of my specific style. I feel like I have a specific perspective when I'm annotating, which you're probably familiar with if you've seen some of my videos. I wanted to talk about it in a way that was slightly different from how most people talk about it. So that's what we're going to do today. We're just going to go through it. This is not a super elaborate video like NB is an abandoned god abandoning. It's not like that. This is fairly straightforward, even though some of the ways I'm going to talk about this aren't necessarily straightforward. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. So it starts with Fluttering Heart Me Likey, which is, a very simple opening, but I feel like it's very effective because there's this sensation, there's this vivacity, fluttering heart, but there's also me likey. There is a duality of that sensation versus like definition and limitation in me likey. They also say pit a pat, heart, heart, and the heart is capitalized. So is the pit in pit a pat. So there's this sensation, but it's sort of out of touch with the self, and the self is sort of presented as like a product. And they say keep wanting to show it all again and again. So they're expressing that they want to convey it all, but they're not conveying it all because they're able to convey it all again and again. So it's like a production, it's redundant, it's very consumptive of, the speaker's energy. They say every little thing, every single little thing, rather, which conveys some specificity. Inside the small screen, I want to be the prettiest. They're literally limited in a physical way. Their appearance is very important to them, and that limits them. Yet still, I hide my feelings deep inside. There's still something they cannot convey. There is a dimension that remains separate from what they portray of themselves. It takes so much effort to get the perfect look. It's tiring of the self. It's tiring for the self to look unaffected, which is interesting, but it's something I can never give up. They're presented like a product again. Makes my heart beat every day. It's something you must never know. There's, like I said, vivacity, and they remain individual in their pain, but that's part of life, which is interesting. So much of life is interacting with other people, but there's also your relationship with yourself, and being part of having a relationship with yourself is feeling pain, and sometimes that pain is even further isolating. It's all very interesting. And then I go on pretending, you're talking about the end all be all, there's cause and effect, everything is connected. And then the pre-chorus, BB cream papa pa, put on some lipstick mama ma. There's a parental aspect. These are the things that make the speaker who they are. Pose for the camera, aren't I pretty? There's stipulations to how people look. When you see this, make a smile and press hard on that cute red heart down there. On that cute red heart down there. So it's an apostrophe, obviously, uh, On the most superficial level, there are directions without heart about the heart barely representing the heart, which is interesting. And in that, I mean, there are directions that people don't really feel, but it's about what they like, even if it doesn't represent what they like, it doesn't represent who they are. It's all very complicated. It is very complicated. You think about, it's just social media. No, it's a lot more than that. Like is such a common word, not enough to express my feelings. There is a want to be exclusive but direct in how you portray yourself. But I like it even if I can't sleep, even if I run late, like it anyway. This is a lifestyle, but you still have to question if it's a choice that is made consciously. I hold my breath to pull up the zipper, tighten the waist again. There's Ace and Denton. It's portrayed as casual, not an effort. Cheer me up, I'm done dressing up, baby. There's an illusion, but it's uncanny. There's an arduous process. There are so many pretty things to wear. They're sort of out of touch with their own struggles. And then later, I just keep staring, can't say anything. There's an out of body experience. Come a little closer, see how I feel. It's intimate. They're using their senses. Don't want to hide it anymore. There's no I here. Instead of identifying with the I, they are identifying with the struggle. They are the struggle. I feel melancholy today. Pretend I'm not, but I still feel sad. They're labeling. They're decisive. I'm stalking because you're not responding. They're honest, blunt even. My insensitive friends are asking me to hang out. They're building this environment where they are in touch with themselves, which is different for them based on everything that has happened previously. Oh, wait, I finally got an answer. Woo! Their understanding of their feelings has no real effect. They're swept up easily. It's easier to seek answers than ever dare to look beneath the surface. My mind is swaying all day long. The mind is physical as well. Something we have to remember. I was explaining in group today, neuroplasticity basically, and how thoughts are represented in a physical way. You think of thoughts as very abstract, but the synapses, the neurons in your brain are very much a physical thing. So that's something I try to remember every day, honestly. One moment I'm crying, then I'm dancing with excitement again. There's repetition, it's cyclical, very much like me talking about neuroplasticity. And you have to ask, like, if we have this repetition, if things are so cyclical, will we never progress? How do we break the cycle and progress? I mean, it's really just as simple as how do we progress? And it can be hard sometimes. It can definitely be hard. And that's why people write songs like this. And there's not always an answer. I do like that this song doesn't really answer any questions. It very much just portrays a situation that people don't necessarily realize they are in. It's very conscious of the unconscious. And that's interesting to me. That's pretty much all I have, to be honest. Yeah, uh, let me know let me know what you think about these annotations. If you have any suggestions for other songs you would like me to cover, maybe other songs that people talk about a lot, but you want like a different perspective, I can definitely offer that, I think. And yeah, have a good day. Uh, I need to remember. People say that my videos are like English lectures, so I do leave a syllabus in the comments. If you would like to see that, you are free to do it. If it's not there, look at another video. I probably forgot, but it'll be in another comment section. Oh, people probably think I say that to be like, go watch another video. No, I just legitimately forget. um, but yeah, let me know how things are going. I feel like this is a weird time in my life, so I want to connect with the people that are connecting with me. I hope that makes sense. Thank you.